Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris and today I'm back with another video here for the draft. And I have a recap here for rounds 3 and 4 for the Flyers. As you saw, I did do the video for their second round pick this morning when the Flyers took Tuamala. And yeah, so I'm going to have a video. This is the video here for rounds 3 and 4. And then the next video I'm going to have coming out later on today is going to be for rounds 5 through 7 for those 3 picks as well. So I'll talk about those 3 guys in that video too. But as of right now, 3rd and 4th round, Flyers take a goaltender and a defenseman. 3rd round pick, 78th overall, Alexei Kolosov. He's an overager, so he's 19 years old from Belarus. In 2021, his stats for Dynamo Minsk of the KHL. He had a 269 goals against average and a 911 save percentage. He was 3-5-1 in 9 games played. Dynamo Minsk isn't necessarily the best team. They're honestly kind of average over in the KHL. This is from Elite Prospects on Kolosov. Smooth and fluid on his skates. Kolosov has the speed to get from one side of the blue plane to the other before the puck has even left the opponent's stick. This is from Hockey Writers. Kolosov is not a big goalie at 6'1", 187 pounds. However, he makes up for his lack of size with sharp reflexes, outstanding work ethic, good rebound control, and angle positioning. He's not going to be outworked and on most nights, he will outshine the other goalie. He has an NHL mentality, believing he's the best goaltender out there. He was also selected 22nd overall by the Erie Otters in the first round of this year's CHL import draft. He was ranked 2nd by NHL Central Scouting for European goalies. And this is from Jamey article, his Get to Know article on Kolosov. I'll throw a link to that in the description below if you want to check it out. He said the young 19-year-old prospect worked his tail off in the offseason to improve his game. He is seasoned and gaining experience. A team can never have too many goalies in their system. Kolosov has good reflexes like Felix Sandstrom, possesses an outstanding work ethic. That's something we hear from Hockey Writers too, from what I'm told, and he has good rebound control. That's something else that Jamey put in there as well. So, Kolosov, I was looking at some highlights. He reminds me a little bit of UC Saros, kind of like Pecorine a little bit. You could also say Askarov as well. But again, he really reminds me of those 2 goaltenders. He's got that like kind of flashy style. He looks like he's real out of it. He's kind of like sprawled on the net a little bit. But yeah, he seems like he can really develop into a pretty solid goaltender in the next handful of years here. And then the 4th round pick for the Flyers at 110 overall was Brian Zanetti, a Swiss defenseman. 6'2", shoots left, 176 pounds. I couldn't necessarily really find much on Zanetti, if I'm being honest with you. It didn't really seem like he was supposed to go this high. It looked like he was projected to go around like late, like the 6th, 7th round pick, but he goes in the 4th round of the Flyers. So the Flyers definitely went with their guy there. That's definitely somebody they were definitely looking at. He skates, moves really well for being 6'2". Skates well, has good hands. Make plays in the offensive zone, but I don't think his skill set is top 4 potential wise. This is from Appleyard. If you don't know Appleyard, I'll throw a link to his Twitter in the description. He's unbelievable. He does scouting for Smart Scouting. He does a bunch of stuff with the Flyers, and he's just unbelievable. I've had him on here before. I've done some videos with Alex. If you want to check him out, highly recommend it. Another thing he said, he needs to work on his defensive zone play and being more physical, but I think he has a number 5 potential if it hits. He said he thinks next year will tell us if he has an NHL future, to be honest. Zanetti was ranked 220 by FC Hockey, and he was ranked 149 by NHL Central Scouting for European skaters. And then in 41 games this past year, he had 9 goals, 20 assists for 29 points. So he had a pretty solid season. But overall, yeah, I mean, it seems like these 2 guys, the Flyers went with their guy. They get a goalie in the 3rd round. They go for a defenseman. I wanted them to get Ryan Ufko in the 4th round there, but they went with Zanetti. Not a bad pick either. So hopefully these 2 guys pan out. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens. We got rounds 5 through 7 coming up. So remember, guys, podcast articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. And goodbye.